Come on, man.
I swear, man.
Come on,
I don't
man.
know what it is.
Stand up. Give me your arms.
Shake it out.
Come on. Loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey.
This is, what are we doing here today?
We are interviewing some rednecks in their band. Some little hillbilly kids from Marion, Ohio.
Marion, Ohio.
All right, so I'm Greg. This is Gear Time, and we're with the Gears Between.
The Gears Between.
What's up, guys?
Most of them, some of them.
Like a third of the band, I guess. The important ones are here.
Yeah.
I can't find my way back home. How did I get so far? I can't do this on my own. How did I get so far?
All right, so we already covered the name of your band is The Years Between. We'll add what links you guys have and all that in the comments so you guys can look for them after we get through the interview. But
I'm Johnny Thomas. I play guitar.
My name's Mike. I play the bass. John Marquis isn't here. He's a vocalist. And
Michael Bouchot's vocals. Johnny Roberts on drums.
Kyle Ballinger playing the lead guitar.
Shredder.
He's a shredder. We
Yeah.
call him Master Splinter.
I like it.
so how'd you guys come up with the name of your band?
Well, I mean, Jared Morgan is no longer in the band at the moment,
Okay.
but me and him have had this name like on the back burner for a while.
Then you guys find it at a bar. Like it was on a table at a bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was something really random. But we had it for a while, and then when me and him started writing this album, like 4 years ago, that's what we decided to name it because we wanted to name the album Now and Then, so it was like one big long sentence, the years between now and then.
Gotcha.
So it just kind of worked out really cool.
Right on. So when was the band formed?
Like officially,
Yeah.
because I mean the lineup now that we have now, the show playing lineup is probably only about a year old, maybe two, maybe like a year and a half.
Okay.
A little more than a year.
Because me and Jared spent 3 years writing before we ever even tried to find anybody
Okay.
at all. We was going to the studio twice a month, recording songs, freestyling, writing, whatever, and we put these 12 songs together, and then we brought in the people that we thought would be best for the band. Yeah, we started out with Tony Hall and Sebastian playing bass and playing guitar, and it just.
You ended up with me.
It was just, it felt good, it felt good, but it just, it wasn't there. And then, we were hunting for a bass player, and Mike's, I've known Mike for a long time, and it just kind of, everybody clicked. Kyle came over randomly. I'm like, dude, listen to this.
Yeah.
So we plug it into the TV, and he's like, who's playing guitar? I'm like, maybe you. And so that's how we ended up with Mike and Kyle, and then Jared was going to be the vocalist, and we just decided it was best to kind of part ways with this project so he can go on to other things. And I took over primary care of this baby, and we're going to continue to grow.
Right on. So since you guys formed, what's the best show that you've played?
Oh man, hometown shows are always the best.
Yeah.
No matter what, dude.
I really like the show that we played with Sleep Jacket outdoors.
That's what I'm saying.
Other than the fact that it was really hot, but
Right.
the show was a lot of fun, man.
That show was
Right.
fun.
I can't tell if I had a lot of fun or if I was just really drunk.
But they're kind of the same thing,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, it's close. I quit getting drunk at shows a long time ago.
It took me a while. I'm working on it.
How many shows have you guys played?
Only a handful of shows, probably like 7 shows, maybe.
Okay.
I think we played more than that.
Nah, it ain't been more than 10 for sure.
It might be.
It's only been a handful of shows.
We can check numbers later. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not like you guys have played like one show and it's like, okay, well, that's it.
Right, no. We're all veterans. We've all played numerous shows
yeah.
aside from this band.
Right.
We've all...
Oh, gosh.
Shut up!
She knows you're lying.
Well, I guard dog.
Damn it, Gizmo.
He's
you know
not.
I don't speak Spanish.
You gotta speak English a little bit.
Are we good? Yeah. What's your guys' favorite venue to play at?
Oh man, right now probably Dillinger's in Bucyrus.
Yeah, I really like Dillinger's.
I really love that stage.
I've heard a lot of good things about them.
Man, it's great. It's a great place. Check them out.
For a small town, they actually draw a good crowd out there too.
Yeah.
You know? You'd never expect a small town like that to have such a nice stage and set up. Bar,
it's beautiful.
Nice. Right on.
One of the best stages I've been on, for sure.
I also heard they got an underground thing that Al Capone used to go through to run from different places. And
That's
stuff
why
like
it's
that.
called Dillinger's, I believe. The little
It's
stash
probably a
house.
lie. I mean, at least to be Cyrus.
Right, but hey, I mean, dress
it's
it up a
cool,
little bit, give
yeah.
us some kind of story.
I don't know. It might be true. You never know.
Got to bring people in.
Yes, sir.
So what's the biggest show you guys have ever played, like as far as like turnout goes or venue really?
As the years between, probably
Dillinger's.
Dillinger's or like someplace else here in town. It's always
we
packed
had some
elbow
pretty good
to elbow,
local
man.
shows.
It's so fun. It's such a hardcore venue. It's like spot on hardcore venue. Like if you look at if you stand on the back of the stage and look out, it's just like this rectangle room with a sea of people and no stage, and you're just right there in
Right,
front
your
of
face level of
everybody.
everybody. You're
Right,
like
you're
part
just-
of the crowd.
Yeah, you're just like in it, man. It's such a good hardcore venue.
It's hard sometimes because at one point we had 7 members in our band.
Yeah.
We almost
Fitting
had
everybody in there.
Slipknot. And we're trying to stuff everyone on this
Right.
little corner, man.
On a 15 by 6 stage.
Yeah, with you guys being a bigger band, I mean not today, but
Yeah.
have you guys ran into any issues with fitting everybody in, finding where you're gonna shove the amps, the gear?
Probably every
shit,
show
we don't
we
have room
fucking
for the
play.
drums.
Yeah, when we played the A&R in Columbus, that's how it was. We had
Yeah.
Michael was playing piano and he's clear stuffed back
Yeah,
behind
way
my
up off in the
amp.
corner.
He's behind my amp, got his keyboard set up on my guitar cabinet
with a mic hanging up.
with a mic
Yeah,
hanging
microphone.
down over him. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite song to play?
I like what's it called? Starry Night is the name of that song.
Yeah. I like pretty much all of them.
Yeah,
They're all really
they're all
fun.
fun to
They're all
play.
upbeat, fun to play. So
They're all different too. That's not
right. It's not the same kind of riff. It's just
Yeah.
repeated. Oh, we're gonna play this one backwards. We're gonna do this one in a different key.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely the album's definitely riffy for sure. It's got a good format, but it's really riffy. It's really nice.
So, I mean, you kind of already touched on it, but what's the songwriting process like? It was basically you guys came up with most of it, or have you started writing as a group since you got everybody?
We have not started writing as a group. That's getting ready to start right now. But as far
kind
as
of what we've been focusing on
Right.
here lately is working on new material for everyone.
but get more input from everybody. I think it's going to be a great collaboration once it really
Right.
starts.
Well, because you've got a lot of good guys, that really know what they're doing and
Right.
been through it a
Veterans,
couple
man. We
times.
We got Johnny Roberts from Woe of Tyrants. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? He's phenomenal. Just
Right, great songwriter.
creatively, he's probably the best to me. Then you got Kyle Ballinger. He's
Right.
just a monster on leads. There's nothing he can't play.
Right.
And on top of that, he's a great songwriter.
Right.
Then you got both of us. Too.
My musical opinion is worth my weight in gold as far as I'm concerned, because I just have an ear for what sounds good, flowy, what's groovy, what's nice, what makes that
Right.
head bob.
Yeah. Plus, we got the 2 badass singers, man. Michael Bouchot's, he never stops practicing.
Oh, yeah.
on
Yeah,
his
he's
lyrics.
got some
He's
range.
a great lyricist, man. Great vocalist.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
With Marquis too, man. Marquis just got so much style. It just pretty much makes.
Right, his voice is
It
so
makes the
unique.
band, yeah.
It's like Glassjaw and Under Oath mixed together. Dude.
Yeah. What's your guys' normal practice look like? Do you guys get together and jam it all out, or is it just kind of meet one time before a show and?
Yeah, well, it depends.
Here lately, it's like we jam 3 times before a show and then we're ready to go.
Right on.
Well, when we was playing shows, every week, every other week, we usually practice once or twice a week.
Okay.
Right.
We all meet up, we run the set.
Once everything gets full swing, it's practice twice a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's most bands like they'll hibernate in the winters, you know.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's,
and that's
it's kind of
pretty
hard
much
to
what
get
we all
shows.
did. That's pretty much what we all did.
Because I mean, it's just like hard to load everything up, and then like if it's snowy out or crappy, and it's like it
really
sucks loading in,
man.
getting people out to shows, and just kind of brings everything down a notch.
It does, man. Winter sucks.
That's why global warming's a good thing for bands, man.
Right.
We need to keep that shit coming.
Support global warming and fossil fuels.
Hashtag drown the polar bears.
Yeah, that's right, man. We got gigs to play, man. Quit snowing. Buy more cars.
Right.
You know.
What was your guys' recording experience like? I know you have an album out.
Oh man, Vibe Studios, Bedford Heights, Ohio, and Cleveland, dude. Johnny Burke's amazing.
Right on.
He's awesome, dude. He's cool. It's such a good environment. He's just super chill. He wants to hear your ideas, and he also has great ideas. He's a wonderful singer. He knows guitar like the back of his hand. You can show him a riff. He can show you the harmony right then and there.
The studio's got a shower in it and some bunk beds. So you can stay
Ready
there
for you to
the
come
week.
up, stay, get the whole
legit.
thing done, and then okay.
It's legit.
Well, yeah, because it's like, if you're going to go out of town and record,
Yeah,
what do?
exactly.
You rack up a bill on a hotel, you shove, in your case, like 6-7 guys in one room.
Right.
Like that.
Right. It's a cool experience.
Is there anything you guys had to like change about your setups to like get it actually recorded, or was it just kind of like plug and play? And
well, as far as recording goes, it was just plug and play. His recording stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
So like he's got all his everything set up, and you just plug your guitar.
Show up and do your thing.
Show up and do your thing. Yeah.
That's cool.
He's good.
Yeah, it always makes things a little smoother when you got somebody who has some experience under the belt.
Yeah.
Good place to work with it.
Yeah, he's great at what he does. That's for sure.
What was your favorite song to track? Was there one that just like went real quick, or were some of them a little more like, oh man, I kept messing this part up?
Oh man, that was like
The vocals.
the vocals. Yeah.
Vocals. The dude nitpick how to sing the vocals real bad, but the end result though, they sound really good.
Right. Yeah,
Hey,
because it's like
we were so tedious about the vocals.
yeah, because
my
like
God,
what if
dude.
you enunciate it like this, or
Yeah,
give this
right,
more of a
exactly.
focus?
Right, or try and
Then we were listening to it and we realized like some words they're like, you're forgetting an S on the word blah blah blah.
Right.
Or what was the one?
Right, we're just nitpicking,
Yeah,
dude. But still,
yeah.
that's what makes it sound good. And like we went straight thirds for all the harmonies for the whole album.
Okay.
They're the easiest ones. It's either a high third or a low third.
Right. It's pleasant, It's like you
Right.
kind of hear it, it's like that sounds right,
It's full and bright, and it just sounds nice.
Right on. Out of all your songs, like on the album, do you have a favorite? Like, do you have one that you think just really turned out like exactly the way you wanted it to, or?
Man, I can't remember the real name, the real name of the song. But like, it's called OG Godbud. The studio name.
Oh yeah, dude,
The studio name for it was OG Godbud, but I don't remember the real name of it right now. But that's probably like one of my favorite songs, and probably has one of my favorite singing parts in it.
Yeah, that song, I like that.
Right on. Are you guys working on anything new that you want to talk about, or
We're
is
gonna.
that just kind of like in the distant future?
I mean, it's kind of incognito happening.
Right
Yeah.
on.
It's
We're
just
working on gigging shows, getting
we're
new
gonna
promos.
change. I think we're gonna change our name.
Change the band name.
Okay.
Get all new design work and just start writing and record another album.
Well,
Probably
if
within
the
next
if the
year or
name
two.
does change, we'll make sure to insert that in the video description, so you guys can still be found through this video and
Right on.
anybody
Cool.
who's interested. Okay, so basically, from our understanding, you work on a comic.
Yeah, I do. I've been doing this comic strip. Well, it's gonna be a full-length comic book, but right now it's in a magazine.
Okay.
6-page comic. Well, part of the full story in a magazine called ZTO Magazine, Zombie Takeover Magazine.
All right.
The editor of it is a good buddy of mine I was in jail with, and I stopped him from getting raped and beat up in jail. So as a
So you
favor,
get to be friends,
yeah.
man. That's
As a
people
favor,
helping people, man. People
as a
helping
favor,
people.
he lets me put in nasty comics in his magazine.
That's
Actually,
cool, though.
that's how he knew about it, because when I was in jail, I got into a bunch of trouble for drawing jail humor comic strips.
okay, so he's
You
like,
know what I
hey
mean?
man,
So
you
he's
draw.
like, I know that, and they do like punk rock and horror and stuff, and
Okay.
dark humor. And he's like, I know this guy.
Right on.
Hooked me up, so now.
Well, we'll link them, and some way to get to your comic too.
the magazine is called Zombie Takeover Magazine, ZTO Magazine. The comic strip is called Booger Breath,
Okay.
which is a project that I'm working on, a full-length comic book.
Right on.
That should be
That's
out by the
awesome.
summertime. The full-length comic book should be.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
It's so vulgar.
It's got real characters in it. Like I'm a character. Johnny Thomas is a character in it. It's got a lot of like fart jokes and dick jokes and sex jokes and stuff like that, dude. It's
Dick, mom, and fart jokes.
yeah, it's
dude.
not anything you want to show your kids. Like
An adult comic.
yeah, it's an adult comic
It's
book.
an adult
Yeah.
comic,
Right on.
to say the least.
It's not Garfield, we'll say that.
I gotta find it in the Sunday paper.
Yeah.
No way.
You'd
Right
probably think
on.
I'm a sick bastard if you read it out, honestly.
That's okay though.
Yeah.
I appreciate
I
it.
am a sick bastard.
Yeah, you gotta be
I
honest.
appreciate. I appreciate your sense of humor.
Well, I'm sure plenty of other people will too, and hopefully they can find that here.
Yeah, man.
It's like one of the funniest things about it because I've seen Johnny Thomas's Mangina, so I incorporated it in the comic book. You know what I mean? You got machine guns, Mangina.
Issue 62, Mike
Yeah.
discovers Johnny's mangina.
You know what I mean? It's in there, man. Same with Johnny. He's probably seen my balls more than anyone in my life.
in the whole world.
So of
Guaranteed.
course, my balls, my cock too. As a guy, he's probably
I mean,
seen my dick
their
more than
neighbor,
anybody.
you know.
Yeah. So it's in the comic. It's in there.
It's
Right
in there,
on.
man.
It's in there.
All right. Well, do you guys have any like funny stories, anecdotes? You know, like something didn't go as planned at a show.
I mean, like every
Oh,
show ever.
yeah.
It never goes as. Listen, kids, when you get in a band, it's never gonna go like you think. It's really, really fun, and it sucks all the time.
I remember we played Dillagers one time, man, and the night before I was drinking all these beers, and for some reason when I drink beer I like spicy foods, but the next day we go to play this show, and I take the nastiest fucking beer shit, and it's like lighting my ass on fire. And while I'm on the toilet stuck taking this beer shit that's lighting my ass on fire, they're like, Mike McLean, time for your stage check. And I'm like, oh, fuck, man. Fucking walking up there, butt cheeks chafing, like, oh, man, this is awful. Worst
I'm
show.
not ready.
Worst show ever, man. That's the worst.
I was like,
ReverbNation.com
Oh, there you go.
/ the years between. We've got about 90% of the album on there. We're going to get the rest of the album on there this week. Facebook, same thing. Give us a like, give us a listen, let us know what you think. Criticism, good or bad, either way, it's fine by me. If you don't like me, fuck you. If you do,
July
Just wanna know.
29th in Lima, we'll be at the Groomie Show, which is at Custom Torsos CDs or something like that. It's in Lima. We'll have the page up, or the link to all that on the page, so just find us on Facebook.
cool.
sweet.
All right. Well, this has been Gear Time with most of the years between.
Awesome.
All right. And we're out.
God, I've been holding a fart forever.